It's not your imagination. No, you're not black American. You wonder why they call you Jamaican when you're above all the other nations. It's not your imagination. No, you're not a Haitian. You wonder why they call you Puerto Rican when you're above all the other nations. It's not your imagination. They just wanna keep us down. They don't wanna see us with the crown. Judah mourneth in the gates thereof languish. They are blackened to the ground, yeah. They keep us low-key, red that and no see. It's more to you than them dreads and them gold teeth. I never cut my beard, forget a gold tee. Guard your spirit like a goalie.
Four Corner News.
All right, welcome back to Four Corners News, FCN. Make sure you're sharing this for people. So let's get right into it because we ain't got much time. I know people got to wake up and go to the plantation tomorrow. I don't. All praise to the Most High.
That's right.
Hey, let's break out that picture. Let's pull up the pictures, man, that we got. We're going to talk about Esau and his evil doings that he has done all week long.
Goodness
Pull
gracious.
up the pictures, man. Let's go. Hey, so you know they say a picture's worth 1,000 words, right? They say a picture is worth 1,000.
Judah and Israel.
Yep.
That would look like.
Judah, and it look like Gad over there on the left side. White man with guns are America's biggest terrorist.
Damn.
I wonder what rally that was, but hey, they might have some truth to it. They might have some truth to it, man. And Esau, hey, man, no matter what, how many people get killed or what, they, you know, I bet them gun sales went up this week.
Yep, they did.
Every time mass shooting happen, I guarantee the gun sales go up because Esau, they're going to take our guns.
Take it, so they buy up everything.
Hey, that let you know.
Even worse, what they did, they just got a screenshot of Esau with a fully automatic weapon, turned to his back at Starbucks.
Oh, yeah. That's mockery right there, man.
Right.
Yeah.
That's mockery.
And they always make an excuse for it.
Yeah.
Always make an excuse, mental illness, something. And now the excuse that they making, they play too much video games.
Yeah,
Are
that
you
was
kidding me?
BS, dude. That was crazy.
Who makes the video games?
Right.
Hey, go back to it. Let's go to the next picture.
What the hell is this?
Let's go to the next picture on there. All right, read that for me, soldier.
All right, it says after he was taken into custody, the El Paso suspect told investigators he wanted to shoot as many Mexicans as possible. Sources tell at Josh Margolin and me, an assault style rifle similar to an AK-47 was recovered at the scene.
So he wanted to shoot as many Mexicans as possible. God.
That's why he started from the parking lot. And you know what's crazy? This dude shot people and walked inside a Walmart with a gun, and nobody did anything.
Hey, security
He wasn't
probably saw
stopped.
that. Security, Walmart be having security roam the parking lot. Security probably took his ass on lunch.
There you go.
Hey, y'all remember when Jake?
Probably Mexican.
You remember when Jake walked in Walmart? It's a couple years back. He walked in Walmart with a bulge on his side, right? And he was tackled by Esau because he thought that Jake was going into Walmart to rob it or something like that. He had a bulge on his side. Esau saw it. He tackled him and held him down and had people call the police. All of this stuff. And he was a licensed carry person.
Wow. Hey, go to that next picture on there. Go to that next picture. You talk about they tackling Jake, right? Pull that picture up. Look at this. They ain't tackling his ass.
Wow.
They ain't tackle him.
Not even a dirt mark.
Hey,
Listen,
man,
he looks so relaxed.
That's
right
what I was
now.
going to say. That looks so calm.
Relaxed. Big V-neck.
Right.
On the
V-neck
shirt.
still tight.
Yeah.
Pull the picture, man. What's going on?
Shirt
You know
still
what it look like?
crispy,
It look like
blowing in
they
the
are
wind.
pitying him.
Right.
Yeah.
Looks like they feel sorry for him.
It looks like
Something's definitely wrong.
like they walked up on him and said, "Son, you're suffering from a mental illness. Let us take you in and get you help."
Right. You got to let go of those video games.
Right.
The El Paso shooter being arrested. He just killed 20 people, injured 40. take note that he is not on the ground. He is not being beaten. He is not saying, I can't breathe. In fact, he was taken alive without incident.
Yeah.
Sound like Dylan
I'm
Roof.
surprised his handcuffs not handcuffed to the front.
Yeah, yeah.
Wasn't Dylan Roof handcuffed to the front?
He might have been. I don't know. I know they took him to
Dylan Roof
Burger
got
King.
a Big Mac. No, a Whopper.
Yeah.
Hey,
With
let's go to
cheese.
the next picture or article. Let's see. Let's pull the next thing. All right, so let's see. Right here, this is the Dayton shooter wore a mask, bulletproof vest. Because look at this. That happened, and then what they said, 13 hours later, right?
Yep.
It was another dude that went and shot up downtown Dayton, right? Bulletproof vest, hearing protection as he opened fire, the police chief says. This is all within about a 13 hours. I think he killed like 9 people,
Right.
injured a whole bunch of them too, right? Go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Let's see. So that's him right there. Connor something. I don't know what the hell his name is. Connor.
He like he got ran over in football a lot.
Yeah, he was. Probably a damn water boy. Pissed
Lame.
at everybody, right? So that's his
That's
face.
a monster right there.
That's
Zoom
a
in on
monster.
that.
Yeah, that's the face
That's
of
a
evil right
monster.
there. Go to the next one. Let's go to the next one.
Run, Mika, run. What's going on? What's going on? Shots fired. Shots fired.
34 people dead and more than 65 wounded. 3 mass shooting attacks across the United States in just 1 week.
Dispatch.
Hey,
We got
pause
shots
it real
fired. We
quick.
got multiple people down.
Hey, a lot of people don't know. They thought it was 2. It was 3 in a week.
Right.
It was 1 out there in Cali, also at a garlic festival or something. It's 3 of them. It was 1 in Cali. It was 1 in Dayton.
Hey,
and it
but
was
they
1
didn't tell
in
you
El
about the
Paso.
stabbing that happened a few days ago.
Oh, no.
Some dude in Cali went around stabbing people.
Dang.
Some old Edomite dude went around. He killed like 6 people.
Wow.
Just running around the street stabbing people because he was angry. Wow. They'll put all this stuff on the news, man. It's all Edomite terrorism in America,
There you
man.
go. You said it.
Hey, go back to the
Monsters
video.
on the loose.
We're going to need multiple medics.
The attacks are chilling in how everyday the settings seem. Writings linking the attacks to hateful ideologies or thoughts of killing others have been found. All 3 shooting suspects are between the ages of 19 to 24.
Dude, what the What the
Shoppers were looking for school supplies at a shopping center near the U.S.-Mexico border in El Paso when shots were fired.
He walked in and started shooting at everybody.
After he sees people start running, you can hear the different fire rate. He starts pop, 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 pop.
But the child was shot. You see blood everywhere.
People searched for their loved ones even after a 21-year-old suspect was taken into custody.
All I want to do is find my mom. Somebody needs to tell me where she is. I want to know if she's dead or alive or if she's still in Walmart.
We are treating it as a domestic terrorism case.
About 13 hours later, around 1 a.m. in Dayton, Ohio, early Sunday morning, a shooter opened fire in a popular downtown area and left 9 people dead.
The shooter was able to kill 9 people and injure 26 in less than a minute.
The 24-year-old shooter was shot and killed by police.
Hey, you know what that is? That's
In the
called.
small city
that's
of
called.
Gilroy,
What is it?
California.
What is it called? Efficiency? What is it?
Efficiency.
He was efficient.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing with that thing. Killed 9 people and injured 26 in under a minute.
Yeah,
That's some crazy stuff.
Hey,
boy.
he had a good shot.
He knew what he was doing with that thing.
Go back.
California, just a week earlier, crowds ran after a 19-year-old
That's
shooter
Cali.
dressed in tactical gear started firing. 3 people, ages 6, 13, and 25, were killed.
It was less chaos, but it was like
All
everything
look like
happened so
Northern
fast
Kingdom,
and then
didn't
it was over with.
We hugged each other and said, thank God it could have been us.
The last thing I said to Trevor is, Trevor, I love you. And he says, Mom, I love you. I'm having a good time. I'll be all right. I'll call you tomorrow. Well, my call tomorrow never came. That call for me was getting on the plane to come here.
Hey man, go to Genesis. Go to the book of Genesis, man. Let's show you who we dealing with right here, man.
Bring it
Genesis chapter 27, and let's read verse 38 down through 40.
Bring it out.
Let's show you who we dealing with right here, man. Cause our people don't know. They still trust in their oppressor, but you don't realize who you dealing with. Read that.
Genesis chapter 27 and verse 38.
Bring it out.
And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth.
Everywhere, go ahead.
And of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live.
And by what?
And by thy sword shalt thou live.
It used to be a literal sword back in the day, but now it has become the assault rifle, the AK-47. Esau don't want a regular handgun.
No.
They want the guns that hold 30 rounds in it, so they can. And it ain't no semi-automatic. They want automatic rifles where they can take out as many as possible.
And
Read it again.
And it ain't just a rifle. Then I think Ezekiel said a flying sword.
Go ahead.
Missile.
And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
And you gonna run around crazy, run like a wild man, killing everything. Go to Ezekiel. Go to the book of Ezekiel real quick. And I think it's 35 or 36. It's 35. Read Ezekiel 35 and 5. Because any person in their right mind, you know, you wouldn't think of it. You don't see us doing that type of stuff on that type of level right there, what they doing, man. We want body counts and all that stuff. That's what they want. They want body counts. You don't see us doing that on that type of level. They do that because of this. Read Ezekiel 35 and 5.
Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 5.
Bring it out.
Because thou hast had perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel.
Now, usually and historically, it's been the southern kingdom, the blacks, right? Benjamin, Judah, Levi. Historically, it's been us. Right now it's northern kingdom, the so-called Hispanics catching hell, shedding they blood on the ground. Go ahead.
And has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword
that he lives by. Go ahead.
In the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
When it's time for them to repent, go ahead.
Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sith thou hast not hated blood.
Esau done what?
Sith thou hast not hated blood.
Murder is nothing to this man.
Nothing at all.
Killing folks is nothing to this man. That's why he'll kill babies. He'll kill women. He'll kill teenagers. It don't matter. He'll shed anybody's blood because blood ain't nothing to him to spill. Read on.
Sith thou hast hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
So God's gonna pay it back on him when that time comes, when Christ returns. But that's who you dealing with as a people, man. Blood ain't nothing to you. You better watch your damn back around them when you go. You go to Walmart. You better watch out.
Think about it, because like you said, Cap, they got the ability to aim at little kids and shoot them in the back of the head as they run away.
No mercy.
That's perpetual hatred, man.
Right.
And when the Most High say they hate is not blood, that means they love it. They love blood. That's why they love hunting. They love training for thousands of hours a week. They love it, and they love to kill Jake. They love it.
Remember, nothing changed. Even since the back in the days with Gad, they would grab them by their feet and dash the babies against the rocks. So ain't nothing changed. It's the same spirit walking to and fro upon this earth.
Same one.
Hey, watch this. Give me Psalms chapter 64.
Bring it out.
Read from verse 1. Watch this, because we know he lives by the sword. But before he uses that sword, God tells you exactly how his mindset is before he goes out and, go apply what he thought about. Watch this.
Psalms chapter 64 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
Hear my voice, O God, and my prayer. Preserve my life from the fear of the enemy.
Just like David had enemies back then, which was the other nations, same thing as today. Read.
hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked.
It says hide them from the secret counsel of the wicked. What you think these white extremists talk about when they're in their groups? What you think of what these skinheads talk about when they're in their groups? You think it's, oh, we should hold hands like Martin Luther King?
Right.
Nah, they ain't talking about that. Watch, just read on.
From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity.
Insurrection is a violent uprising.
Yeah.
You don't call this a violent uprising, seeing that from Boston to Texas to where's that?
Cali.
To Cali. You don't see that as a violent uprising that our people getting shot down at an alarming rate?
I'm gonna tell you that is basically war.
Right.
Yeah.
They are declaring war.
Yeah.
Right.
If any other nation does that to America, if that would have been 3 Arabs.
Bring it out.
Man.
Ow!
Oh, they done went over and dropped bombs.
They'd have dropped bombs on every what's it called, Muslim country in the Middle East.
They'd have blamed it on somebody over and dropped it down.
Watch this. Read verse 2.
Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked.
Read.
From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity.
Those violent uprisings. Read on.
Who whet their tongues like a sword.
They sharpen their tongues like a sword. Read.
And bend their bows to shoot their arrows.
An example of how they sharpen their tongue like a sword, it says, he ain't say don't hide those Mexicans. Don't hide those illegal immigrants.
Yep.
Watch this. Read on.
Even bitter words. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect.
They say that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Then what they do?
Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not.
They don't care how many of them they don't care how many of us they kill.
Right.
They don't care.
Yeah, no fear. Even when the police come and get them, no fear. Take me away. I done did my job. I'm all right. My mission was to kill as much Mexicans as much as possible. That was he said.
Hey, man, you know, if they said they shoot him in secret, you know what popped up in my mind when they was shooting at those black people's targets for target practice.
Oh, that's in what, Broward County?
No, that was here. That was
here.
Broward, right?
Yeah, they were shooting them in secret at black people for target practice.
Right.
And then they came out and they shoot them out in the open.
Hey, you know, it's crazy. How come I don't see nobody standing up for that? How come you don't see Vocab Malone?
Right,
you don't see
exactly.
TDJs? You don't see nobody doing sermons about these Edomites killing all these people.
Right.
You don't see nobody in the uproar. Hell, Donald Trump, you got this interview he did? No. Donald Trump blamed it on video games and white supremacy, but he's the originator of white supremacy.
Right.
He's the he teaches white supremacy.
Exactly.
He the mouthpiece.
He's a hypocrite, man. America's a big ball of hypocrites.
Yep.
There you go.
Best believe it.
Well, I gotta take the bullet out the gun right now about that video game.
Yeah.
Because the kid actually killed his sister over a video game and got sentenced to life. So you can't use that excuse for these white boys shooting up blocks.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly right. Hey, go to the next article up there. Pull it up. Let's see some things. Let's see that. So yeah, this is about the dude in Dayton that was killing, right? So one of our sisters got shot up, man. And this is a sad story, man. I had to bring this out, man. This is why you sisters, man, you better learn how to be
keepers at home.
Keepers at home, like God 31. Tell you to be, man. Read that real quick for us.
It says, "Babe, I just got shot in the head. The tragic final FaceTime call a Dayton victim made to the father of her 2 children minutes before she died."
Read the bullet points, sir. Lois
Oglesby, who went by Lola, was among the 9 victims shot dead when gunman Connor Betts opened fire in Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton,
Ohio.
I got it. It dude said Dayton. What the hell? Ohio, Sunday at 1 a.m. 1 a.m. in the morning. The 27-year-old's partner, Daryl Lee, posted on Facebook that she FaceTimed him just moments after taking a bullet to the head. She leaves behind her newborn daughter and 6-year-old daughter. Oglesby, who had given birth just 2 months ago, was in nursing school. Damn. 2 months old. You should have been in the house.
Should have been in the house nursing your 2-month-old baby.
Fresh out.
Damn.
Baby
trying to clap back.
Scroll down some. I think they got a picture of the sister on here. Yeah. There they go right there. So that was a family, man. She caught a bullet in the head.
Damn.
Sad.
Damn, that's crazy, man. Wasn't married though. Wasn't married. Had 2 kids, but wasn't married.
And it was a bar. I heard it was a bar.
She
was at a bar.
It was at a bar.
She was at a bar
at 1 in the morning.
1 in the morning, and then the fire ran out. That's how you know it's the Most High.
Yeah.
It is the Lord. Give me that in Amos real quick.
Bring it out, man.
It's the Lord. I know
it
it's shock and awe. We see that. Oh, she just had a baby. She needed a break. But it's what you do with your time. Did God tell you to go out to a bar? No, we can't be mingled like that. That's of the other nations at a bar. Come on, read that. That's the Most High.
Verse 6.
Was that 7 and 8 or something like that?
Go to
you said Amos 3?
Yes.
Yeah, Amos 3. I think it's like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Amos chapter 3 and verse 7.
Bring it out.
Verse 6.
Verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it?
You see that? So that evil act was done by the Lord.
Yeah.
The Most High sent his death angels.
Yep. Hey, that's a good one. Hey, go to Psalm 68 and 20 to back that up, man. You don't want to be caught up in that because the scriptures talk about the reveling of our past life. Shouldn't that suffice us? We've done it enough, you know. Repent and stay in the house. Read your scriptures, study.
Watch a movie, do something.
Right.
1 o'clock in the morning, you shouldn't be out there, man. Read that Psalm 68 and 20.
Psalm chapter 68 and verse 20.
Bring it out.
He that is our God is the God of salvation. And unto God the Lord belong the issues from death.
Belong to what?
The issues from death.
So it ain't a person on this earth. I know that might be a tragic story. You see that, but it ain't a person on this earth that goes into the grave without God's consent, man. So let that be a lesson learned for all of you all that watch. Don't get caught out, man, where you ain't supposed to be. You don't know what the hell Esau gonna do, man. Yeah. You don't know what they gonna do. You might get caught in some crossfire just like your sister was. You don't want to have to FaceTime your husband right before you pass away, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's messed up. He got to deal with that for the rest of his life.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Even that massacre that happened, it was on a Sabbath day.
Oh, yeah. It sure was.
The Walmart.
I forgot about that.
El Paso.
Breaking the Sabbath day.
Breaking the Sabbath day.
Hey, man, when we be out teaching, we do notice, man, that there's more cops and ambulance flying up and down the street on the Sabbath days than any other day.
There's another one.
Right.
God be passing judgment on the Sabbath day for people breaking it. But the difference is we just scattered throughout the earth, so we don't see it as a collective whole like we did when we was back in Israel. Hey, go to the next article. Go to that next article up there. So here we go. Number of mass shootings in the United States between 1982 and August 2019 by shooters, race, and ethnicity. So scroll down. Look at that.
Damn, breaking records,
like a skyscraper.
You see that, man? Esau out here doing damn mass killing hundreds of people, man.
And you can't blame that on no damn video game. Video game is around the earth.
Yeah.
In every country.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, but you know what you don't see up there? Go back. You don't see go back to you don't see Arabs with a category. Ain't that something?
Damn.
Because they label terrorists as like they are the known. Hey, that's a terrorist right there.
Hey.
Damn, Arabs don't even got a category.
Hell of a point, right?
Damn.
That's a good catch, man.
They know they're the damn devil. Look at that.
Right.
Damn good
64.
catch.
Goodness gracious.
So hey, let's go to the next one here. Let's see what we got. Those mass shootings that we got, that stuff is recent. That's recent mass shootings. But Esau been a historical terrorist. For those that got short-term memory. He been a historical terrorist.
What they call it? Bio something?
What?
Biomedical terrorism or something they call it?
Biomechanical.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody posted on the
Go to that. Let's read that real quick. Let's read that real quick. Read that for us quickly.
It says Native American disease and epidemics.
So let's see some terrorism that Esau used to do back in the day. Go ahead.
In pre-Columbian exchange times, a variety of diseases existed in the Americas. The limited populations and interactions between those populations, as compared to places like Europe, hampered the development of widespread deadly diseases in the Americas. One notable disease of American origin is syphilis. The American era of limited disease would end with the arrival of Europeans in the Americas.
Go ahead.
European diseases and epidemics, while still present among Native American populations today, were especially influential in Native American life of the past.
All right, so it says influential, right? Let's see. Scroll down some. Let's see. I'm gonna show you something. Go down. Hold on. I want to make sure I see it. Impact on population. Go down. You see point 6 right there where it says the most destructive disease. Highlight that for us right there so the people know where we at, right? Okay, go ahead, read that.
The most destructive disease brought by Europeans was smallpox. The first well-documented smallpox epidemic happened in 1518. The Lakota Indians called the disease the running face sickness. Smallpox was lethal to many Native Americans, bringing sweeping epidemics and affecting the same tribes repeatedly.
Okay, so how did they get that thing though? You know, that's the thing you got to understand. Go down some more. Go down. Let's see. There we go. Okay. All right, go right there. Disease as a weapon. Read that.
Disease as a weapon against Native Americans.
Here we go.
The spread of disease from European contact was not always accidental.
It was not accidental. Go ahead.
Europeans arriving in the Americas had long been exposed to the diseases, attaining a measure of immunity, and thus were not as severely affected by them. Severely affected by them. Therefore, disease could be an effective biological weapon.
That's what you was just talking about, right? Biological weapon. Read on.
During the French and Indian War, Jeffrey Amherst.
And Jeffrey Amherst, remember that name. Go ahead.
First Baron Amherst, Britain's commander-in-chief in North America, authorized the use of smallpox to wipe out their Native American enemy.
Terrorism.
Yep, that's terrorism right there. And you know, that don't happen overnight.
Nah.
That means you like Officer Elisha brought out, you set up and you plan that thing for a long time.
Yep.
They don't try to kill you now. They try to kill your kids, generations down the line.
Yeah, try to wipe everybody out, right? Go back to that article. Let's read it again. Go back to it. So it says, during the French and Indian War, Jeffrey Amherst, the first Baron Amherst, Britain's commander-in-chief in North America, authorized the use of smallpox to wipe out their Native American enemy. In his writings to Colonel Henry Bequet about the situation in western Pennsylvania, Amherst suggested that the spread of disease would be beneficial in achieving their aims. Colonel Bequet confirmed intentions to do so. Biological warfare during the siege of Fort Pitt. This is written. Look, they got this stuff recorded. Out of our regard to them, we gave them 2 blankets and a handkerchief out of the smallpox hospital. I hope it will have the desired effect. William Trent.
Damn.
Old school terrorism.
Hey, go over and read the top one.
You will? It says you would do. Scroll over some for us. Zoom out a little bit for us.
That's the mind of Satan right here we're reading, y'all.
Where is it at? Right there. It says you would do well to try to inoculate the Indians by means of blankets. As well, try every other method that can serve to extirpate. What the hell is that? Extirpate this execrable race.
Damn.
Woo.
I gotta look that word up.
Yeah, that's crazy right there, man. So that's the first wave of it, right? Go to the next article. It's old school, man. Esau been terrorizing the nations, especially Israel, for centuries, man. It ain't nothing new. Don't get caught slipping on this. Stay woke is what they say. Go to the next article. All right, so look, they got Northern Kingdom. You best believe they got Southern Kingdom too. Man. Read that for us, soldier.
Tuskegee experiment. Tuskegee experiment. The infamous syphilis study. Known officially as the Tuskegee study of untreated syphilis in the Negro male.
Ooh.
The study began at a time when there was no known treatment for the disease.
Evil as hell.
For
Evil.
real.
Go down.
Didn't they get a sister to do this?
Yeah. They got a sister. They got our
Jake's
own
sister.
people to
Our
do
own
it.
people.
Read that.
The Tuskegee experiment began in 1932 at a time when there was no known treatment for syphilis. After being recruited by the promise of free medical care, 600 men originally were enrolled in the project. The participants were primarily sharecroppers, and many had never before visited a doctor. Doctors from the U.S. Public Health Service, which was running the study, informed the participants, 399 men with latent syphilis and a control group of 201 others who were free of the disease. They were being treated for bad blood, a term commonly used in the area at the time to refer to a variety of ailments.
Ailments. So you see, they got Northern Kingdom with that form of biological warfare, terrorism. They got Tuskegee. They got Southern Kingdom with it. That's why Negroes don't like going to the hospital.
Yeah, hate it.
Hey, because terrorism is the definition of it is to incite fear. Right. So now you see why Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom, we hate going to the hospital.
Yeah,
we don't like going there because we know 9 times out of 10 something bad gonna happen to us. We would do. You know what we do? We do damn home backwood remedies before we go to the damn hospital. We can be dying from damn
garlic.
We can have damn cancer and we rub some Vicks on our chest. You know what Southern Kingdom say all the time? Your stomach hurts, your head hurts. Just lay down, baby. Just lay down.
Ginger ale.
Just lay down. Lay down on your back.
You be good.
Take some ginger ale.
You be good.
Or drink some Robitussin. Lay down on your back. Rub some Vicks on your chest.
Put some Robitussin on it.
Say
Tussin.
And you'll be all right. But I ain't taking you to no damn hospital. You know why? Because way back when, you got that in your mental about that biological warfare terrorism Esau been doing on us since they came to this land.
Everybody up here, everybody online know a person that went into the hospital for a toothache or something and never came out.
That's true.
Yep.
That what they say, the hospital where people go to die.
Yep.
Right.
Exactly right. And you know what's another name that I know that Israel called an ambulance? They call it a meat wagon.
Yep.
Damn.
They know, because once you get in there, 9 times out of 10, your ass ain't coming back.
That's it.
Our people do not like going to the hospital because of that terrorism that was forced on us back in the day by this Edomite, this white man. Hey, let's go to the next article. Pull up that next one. Pull that next one right there. I need to go to the damn doctor to get a checkup. But you know what we do? You know what we do before we go to the doctor? We'll start working out.
Work out, try to eat right.
Go halfway vegan for a month or two before we go to the doctor. We're like, Doc, I gotta get my health right because I can't get sick to go to the hospital.
Right. For real.
Stop eating all that daggone salt. We'll stop eating sugar and stuff. Gotta get my health right because I can't go to the hospital.
You got all the medical instruments at home.
All right,
let the doctor do it.
Cabinet full of damn medicine.
Right. Blood pressure, pumps, everything.
Pull up that next article for us. So here's another form of terrorism. History. We're going old school because people don't forget. This ain't new.
Right.
Read that for us, soldier.
History of lynchings. Throughout the late 19th century, racial tension grew throughout the United States. More of this tension was noticeable in the southern parts of the United States. In the South, people were blaming their financial problems on the newly freed slaves that lived around them.
Hey, didn't they just do that? Didn't we just read about the Edomite that went up in El Paso? His manifesto said they coming over here taking all the jobs.
Right.
That's how. See, that's when Esau it really starts coming after you when you mess with his money.
Yeah.
That's when they come after you. So go back to that. Go ahead, read that.
Lynchings were becoming a popular way of resolving some of the anger that whites had in relation to the free blacks.
Read on.
From 1882 to 1968,
1968. Some of us was born during that time. Go ahead.
4,743 lynchings occurred in the United States.
That was recorded, that they knew about.
Right. Damn.
Bro, that's more than like 5 a day or something like that.
That's what it was recorded, because I guarantee you some of them they hung and put in the damn ground that you ain't never seen.
Right. Burned to.
Some of our grandmas and grandpas talk about grandpa went out in the damn backwoods to pick tomatoes and never came back in.
I guess you blame that on video games too.
Right. Go back.
Excuse now.
Right. It was excuse.
Come on.
Go back to that. Let's read that.
All right.
The blacks.
The blacks lynched accounted for 72.7% of the people lynched.
Woo. Wow. Go ahead.
Wow. These numbers seem large, but it is known that not all of the lynchings were ever recorded.
It's more than that is what they saying. Go ahead.
Out of the 4,743 people lynched, only 1,297 white people were lynched.
Just because they probably raped somebody else's wife. Go ahead.
That is only 27.3%. Many of the whites lynched were lynched for helping the black.
Damn. Okay. So now we know they was lynched for helping black people. Go ahead.
Or being anti-lynching. And even for domestic crime.
So if you didn't like to see Negroes lynched, they lynched you.
Damn, that's crazy, man. Hey, this is you dealing with the devil, man. You dealing with him, man. Go to the next article. Pull up that next article, man.
And that's what they do. They say when we point out this, oh, y'all are hateful. Yeah. The only reason they call us a hate group is because we point out their BS.
That's facts right there.
That's the truth.
That's facts.
Yeah, they wrote that.
They wrote that.
Right. Again, folks, we did not write this.
Right. That's not our
devil that was doing it. Right. They told on themselves.
Yeah.
Because in the midst of their pride, and they were very prideful, very boastful. Right. They wanted to go ahead and send postcards of the hangings as well. It's available.
Picnics.
You can Google it.
Yep. Hey, every Cap, you just said terrorism is defined as any act of terror inciting fear, right?
Right.
Up until recently, they just put in the definition they have to have a political aim.
Yep. They just put that in there.
Before that, I always read that if you incite terror.
Right.
That's an act of terrorism.
They changed the definition because Esau's out there going on killing sprees for no damn reason.
No reason.
Hey,
and now that's not terrorism.
To not label them terrorism and political, it has to be for political reason. That way now we could just say it's mental health because he didn't have a political aim behind it. Esau think he's slick, man. That's why we exposed that here on Four Corners News.
Hey, if you knew the history, just like you breaking out with the lynchings, you would understand why these Edomites are killing people wholesale today. You gotta understand back then when they lynched somebody, they wasn't put on social media. They didn't have no YouTube. They might have lynched 50 brothers back in the day.
Right.
That's a killing spree of today.
Yep, exactly.
But today they just use guns to kill people.
Right.
Back then they were lynching us like crazy.
That's
like it was nothing.
I showed Cap a couple months ago. Florida was the #1 state for lynchings in the country.
Damn.
Florida.
Deep South, man. It's the deep South.
Florida.
Hey, man, if they dropped your ship off here, shit. Hey, Harriet Tubman couldn't take you to the North Star if you got dropped off down here.
Right.
You was stuck.
You could make it.
You had to get through.
You had to get Reuben and Gad.
Georgia.
Yeah.
Hey.
Memphis, Tennessee.
You ain't going nowhere.
You had to get through Kentucky to get to the daggone Ohio borderline for freedom.
Hey, your best chance was go to Cuba.
But Gad and Reuben was helping though.
Right.
They
Gad
was.
and Reuben. Yeah, come on now.
They was. Yeah, in the backwoods. Other than that, you was stuck, man.
Like Chuck.
Pull that next article, man. Pull that next one up. So let me see. We got white supremacy and terrorism here, right? What's some more terrorism? White supremacy is the belief that white people are superior to others because of their race. Prior to the Civil War, racism and white supremacy had been common attitudes in both the North, and South. So just because you ran north, it don't mean you escaped the white man's terrorism.
And Democrat.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, sure was.
Your vote matters, y'all.
After the Emancipation Proclamation, when Union troops began to fight for the abolishment of slavery, Northern attitudes shifted slightly, and many felt that blacks deserved equal legal rights and equal protection. Yeah, right. Even if they were not considered socially equal. In the South, however, white supremacists did not believe blacks should have any such rights. During Reconstruction, white supremacists formed political and social groups to promote whites and oppress blacks and to enact laws that codified inequality. The Ku Klux Klan, founded in 1865, and the Knights of White Camellia in 1867 were secret groups, another form of Esau's terrorism. His ancient historical terrorism.
You know what's crazy? They always try to separate themselves. White people that live in the snow or white people that live in the sun are the same white people. They always try to separate themselves. Whites from the South.
Right.
No, y'all the same people.
Same damn people. You know how we know you're the same damn people? Because it was a movie called 12 Years a Slave.
Right, 12 Years a Slave.
He was Solomon North Up and got shipped down south.
That's right.
North Up got shipped down south for 12 years.
Goodness gracious.
Hey, go to the next article, man. Pull that next article. We pull this historical, show you Esau always been a damn terrorist. Ain't nothing new about this man up under the sun. Nothing new up under the sun. What's another form of terrorism? Uh-oh. You didn't think we was going to put it? See, Negroes don't think about this. What's another form to incite terror on Negroes and Hispanics? Read that for us, soldier.
Discrimination. Will an employer toss your resume because of your name?
How many Negroes got that good old Edomite middle name so you can get a decent job? How many of you? That's terror. That is terror that you know. You know that if your name is Daquan Sean Boyd.
Hennessy.
I might as well go ahead and apply. Hennessy. I might as well apply for this McDonald's. I might as well apply for this Walmart job. I might as well apply for this warehouse job. Because that corporate job, they ain't going to hire nobody named Daquan Lamont Jerome Boyd.
Right. Shaniqua. Hey, you know what a lot of people do, a lot of women do? They use initials.
Yeah. Hey, kids grow up be like, and they ask their parents, Mama, why did you name me Jennifer? Why is my name Jennifer Latanya Williams? Baby, you'll understand when you get older. You'll understand when you send your resume in.
Right.
That's a form of terrorism. And also to go with that name discrimination where you know if you got that jacked up name, your chances of getting a job, you gotta get a 4-year degree, you gotta get a master's, you gotta get a damn doctorate to even have a fighting chance to get one of them. Another way of terrorism that's mentally imposed on black people and Hispanics, you know what happens when the employer calls you and you know it's the job interview number, the employer's number. What do you do?
Change your damn voice.
What you do? What? You change your voice.
Hey, good morning, sir.
Hello, can I speak to James? Hello, yes, this is James. May I ask who's calling?
Okay, hold on. You be the boss calling. I'm gonna be James.
Ring.
Hello.
Ring. Hello, this is Zebulon
Who is this?
Manufacturing.
Who is it? Who you calling for?
I am calling to speak to an Alan Thomas.
Oh, yes, sir.
Whom do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
This is Alan. Yes.
How can I
help you?
This is Alan. Help you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello. This is Jennifer from Zebulon.
I've been waiting.
Hi. How are you today? How are you?
I'm doing just fine, just well. Pleasant.
Great. I have a question. That is what you do. Hey, that is terror.
Yes.
That is terror imposed on the black and Hispanic mind. That you change your voice. You pray that you got that nice assimilated name. That pleasant, safe name. So you can get that job. Right? Go back to it. Let's read some on that. Let's read some on that article. We almost finished here, y'all. We just doing some ancient terrorism by Esau. Read that paragraph for us.
All right, it says it's hard enough to find a good job, but what if you had to wrestle with recruiters'
biases?
biases without ever seeing them. Millions of job seekers deal with this problem with every resume they send out. Name discrimination, or the act of weeding out job applicants based on their name, is a very real problem. The severity of the issue, however, is lost on many of us.
It is a very serious problem that affects who? It affects blacks and Hispanics. That's why a lot of times you be putting in down resumes for months and be like, I can't get a call back. I ain't got a call back. All the jobs that call me want me to work on the Sabbath. It be fast food. It don't pay enough money. It be daggone, how the hell did you find my resume? Oh, we found it on Indeed.
Yeah, they always say that. Indeed.com.
We saw it on Indeed. We'd like to schedule a phone interview with you, Daquan. Right. I want you to come in.
Zoom.
That's another form of terror right there. Now go to the next article. Let's show you another form of terror that Esau imposes on us as a people. It ain't just shooting us up. Pull the next article up. Pull it up. Oh yeah.
Wait a minute.
Racial profiling. That is one of the Negro's most terrifying moments in his life is when he gets pulled over. When the lights flash in the rear view mirror. He tense up. He puts the seatbelt on. He hands on the steering wheel. He reaches over and gets the license and registration.
Yeah, you already have it out.
Lays them on the dashboard. That is terror.
Yeah, that is terror.
Yeah. See, a lot of people don't think about that stuff. This is different forms of terrorism that the white
anxiety
man
right
puts
there,
on you.
man. Your stress level rises.
Goes high, man. Hey, how many of our people that have seen a cop on the highway? Oh, well, not even. You see, you driving 85 down the highway, and you rolling smooth, and then all of a sudden it's a damn congested area of traffic.
Right. You're like, damn, what's going on?
Hell? Let me hit the blinker and get over on there. Man, they crazy. They moving slow. I got places to go.
And then you see it.
And then you see the
and
cop.
you slow down. Help me, Jesus.
Bring it out.
Yeah, you slow down real quick. Oh, that's why.
Right. You turn the music down.
Roll your down. You stay. You trail that dude. You trail that cop until
you don't pass him.
until he gets off the damn intersection, and then everybody
like a shark in the water, man.
Go back and read that article, man.
All right. Racial profiling is the act of suspecting or targeting a person of a certain race on the basis of observed or assumed characteristics or behavior of a racial or ethnic group.
Speed up the reader, come on.
Rather than an individual's suspicion. Racial profiling, however, isn't limited only to an individual's race.
Yeah, right.
But can also be based on the individual's ethnicity, religion, or national origin. More commonly in the United States, racial profiling is referred to regarding its use by law enforcement at the local, state, and federal levels, and is used leading to discrimination against people in the African American.
So you see who it targets first. They put you on there, African Americans. Read.
Native American.
And getting racial profile too. Go ahead.
Asian.
That's a damn lie. Go ahead.
Latino.
Now you got Northern Kingdom getting racial profile too. Go ahead.
Arab and Muslim communities of the U.S.
Arab and Muslims the same damn people. That's what they'll do. But you know why they get racial profile, right? Because of what has been transpiring here in America the last decade or so.
Right.
But you see the main people that's on that list getting racially profiled, man. That's a form of terror that our people don't even acknowledge, especially during times like this when it's coming out. Oh, white folks is terrorists because they shooting up people. No, white folks been terrorizing black and Hispanic people for a long damn time in many different forms. In many different forms. Go to Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. Let's pull that real quick.
That's heavy though, man. That's heavy right there.
Yeah, I just wanted to enlighten people to that, man, because a lot of people weren't thinking about it. I was meditating on this, man. Guns is something new. That's new on the earth. They just started shooting up stuff like that. But they've been terrorizing us from the day we got here.
Right.
Read that.
Sirach chapter 12 and verse 10.
Bring it out.
Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Hey, go to Habakkuk chapter 3. Let's show you why God tells you never to trust your enemy. It's for a specific purpose, man. God ain't just telling you not to never trust him for no reason, because it ain't no, 2 and verse 4, because it ain't no good white folk out there. No, God got a reason behind that thing of never to trust none of them. Read that.
Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
Because God looking past the physical. He's looking past that smiling face. He's looking past that signed check that he has to give you. He's looking past all that. God knows that the spirit in that dude ain't upright.
Right.
It's the type of person that will get assault rifles and will go just shoot up the damn place.
Don't feel no way about
no remorse.
No
Don't
remorse.
And then have an easy stomach or eat a Burger King right
Eat Burger King right.
Top of bodies.
That's what I'm saying. Most people, when they see dead bodies and stuff, like the first reaction, like, oh my God, like you shocked, you scream, like, oh my goodness. Right? You can't see that. They keep killing people and walk over dead bodies in Walmart to keep on shooting up more people.
Not just walk over dead bodies, eat dead bodies.
Oh, yeah. Jeffrey Dahmer's ass.
When you say that, you don't think Jake or black people.
Nah.
The first person that come to your mind, Esau.
Yeah. Look, when they was lynching us, they used to have little bonfires, picnics, right then and there. So it didn't bother them not one bit. That means even the elderly women. That means the children as well. They was having no issues with eating with a hanging body right over them.
Hey, the reason why Esau don't get messed up, because they kill with a purpose, man. They remember, this dude made a manifesto, man. He already set his mind on what he gonna do, how he gonna do it, what gun he gonna use, where it's gonna be at, what time of the day. They kill for a purpose. That's why when Jake killed on the street and you put him in that first 48 room, they who wanted me to do it? That's because they just shooting because they angry. Esau killed for a reason, and their reason is their perpetual hatred towards you.
Best believe it. Hey, go to 2 Thessalonians, because you might be wondering why, like, a lot of his stuff has came out on the news and everybody's talking about it. Why are we talking about it on Four Corners News? It's a specific purpose behind it. We got to do this. God commanded us to do this thing. Read that 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, and let's read verse 3.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
For our exhortation was not of deceit.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 3.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first. And that man of sin be revealed.
That what?
That man of sin be revealed.
So you wonder why we bring it out? We got to bring it out so we can reveal the man of sin to you, because he's been. Go to Proverbs 3 and 31. We got to reveal the man of sin to you because our people envy.
Proverbs.
Oppressor. Read it.
Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 31.
Bring it out.
Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
We have to reveal the man of sin because we are the people that envy our oppressor. No other nation on the earth envies their oppressor. Chinese don't want to be like the damn white man. Arab don't want to be like the damn white man. That's how you know we the Israelites.
That's right.
Because we the only ones that will be put in slavery by your oppressor and then dye your hair blonde to try to be like your oppressor.
Man, that's heavy, man. Like you said, every nation from birth they teach their kids to be better than Americans.
Damn. Right. And we don't do that. We teach our kids to be equal with them. That's why we got to reveal the man of sin, because we envy our oppressor. You don't know who the hell he is. So when stuff come out like this, we got to remind our people that this dude been a terrorist. He been terrorizing. He terrorized you. He terrorized your grandma, your great-grandma, your great-great-great-grandpa that got off the damn ship. He been terrorizing your whole generation of family since he got here.
Industries are only thriving because we envy our oppressors.
Yep.
Right.
The sports industry, the hair and weave industries, and all that stuff, it only thrives because we have a great spirit of envy for the people that enslaved us.
Yep. Hey, every Israelite out there should boycott Walmart, man.
How about that?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, hey, if we come together and keep the Lord's Sabbath day, don't go to Walmart on the Sabbath day.
Oh, man.
It's over, man.
Oh, man. Hey, you know why Negroes ain't gonna boycott Walmart though? Because the next option they got is Target, and Negroes ain't going into no damn Target and pay no. They ain't gonna pay no damn $2.57 for a plastic cup.
Right.
They gonna stay. They gonna be like, I don't give a damn about none of that. They wasn't happy. I'm going in Walmart and get this deal.
Hey, we keep the Sabbath day as a nation. Them prices gonna have to drop.
That's right.
Yeah.
They got to drop them prices, man.
Hey, but Jake refused. Hey, Jake refused to go to Target, man. They ain't going to go to Target. They gonna keep on going to Walmart.
When Dixie
and Northern Kingdom, the Mexicans gonna show up on Sunday right back in Walmart.
El Bodegón.
Right.
El Bodegón. So
you got something, Officer, to pull?
Nah.
All right, go back to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 9. I want to show you something. Read verse 8 and verse 9. I want to show you something what God calling.
Second Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 8.
Bring it out.
And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Read the next verse.
Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan.
Hold on. This man of sin, he get his power from who?
After the working of Satan.
You better realize who you dealing with on the face of this earth.
Hey, that's got to be Satan, man. To be able to do all those atrocities, and I'm telling you, years after years after years, generational atrocities.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the damn devil. That's Satan.
That's his kids right there. That's who's giving him that power. That's who's giving him that spirit to go in and keep doing that stuff. And you know what? Another terrorist Edomite kid will see that, and he'll be inspired by it.
Yep.
And start plotting his own damn mass murder. Yep. Read that again, verse 9.
Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders.
So you know why we went over that? We went over that stuff so we can reveal the man of sin to you. So you can understand the Bible is a true book.
That's
all right.
That's right.
So we gonna close it out there on Four Quarters News. We don't want to go past our time like we did last week, man. We got a bunch of articles more to pull out, but we gonna save those things. Make sure you tune in next week, Thursday.
I thought you had something to say, Cap.
What? Well, I do, but it's late, man. It's late. It's getting late.
I thought you had something to say, though.
I do, but we gonna save that for next week, man.
Right,
we're gonna save that for next week. Make sure you tune in. It's gonna be a jaw drop.
The true men of God. We are not black men, we are Israelites. Take care of us. And our children too. We have repented. How are you? People want to know who's the king.
O nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father. O nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father.
Now why they trying to make it so hard to serve God? And why when I say that I'm a Jew it sound odd? For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sounds wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.